trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish.
Right.
Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 28 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Rafael Assunção! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. You ready? All right, you ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
His hands are down. Let's set up that high kick now. Keep your hands up.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Visibly limping here. He engages in the single collar tie. These guys throwing early.
Take him down.
Bang, Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw, really good flow here, DC. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right.
Yep, right hand over the top.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Nice punch land over the top.
What's your defense now?
Just over 2 minutes to go. How good is that right hand? So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for TJ Dillashaw.
And recover.
90 seconds to go in round 1.
Vai pra cima dele, usa o chute baixo.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. Final minute.
Fantastic takedown.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high level wrestler.
20 seconds left. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Really hurt him at the end of that round. He is still going to be hurt. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there and
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
All right, second round now. Rafael Santos
Okay, you ready? Round 2.
versus TJ Dillashaw.
Nice punch there. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Oh, nice.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
The master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Nice body.
Nice punch by Santos. Single collar tie there. 35 total strikes and counting have landed for the great TJ Dillashaw. And landing with 43% accuracy against Rafael Santos.
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He is really quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking this dude for a ride. Takes it from behind. What a fantastic takedown.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Dillashaw gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. That one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. 15 seconds.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, collar tie. Big power shot there. A lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
Deep breath. All right, listen. He's outstriking us, okay? So.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! Oh! It's a big knee.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continued. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. That's a big strike right there. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. chase that finish down.
Oh, he might be out. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. So 64 total strikes have landed for TJ Dillashaw. Well, misses on 60% of the strikes, landing with just 40% accuracy against Rafaela Santos.
Look at the skip action that allows you
The hip
to
toss
land
as he
that
takes him
big
down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
right into side control.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent. Trying to stay in this fight.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
Oh, and he caught the kick. And they separate. Oh!
He's in trouble.
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Dillashaw's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-28, Dillashaw. Judge 2 scores it 9-28, Assunção. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28. For the winner by split decision, TJ
Wow, Sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, Jessica Evil Eye. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready? You ready to fight? Good.
Murphy, a former wildland firefighter. Her story well documented to a lot of mixed martial arts fans. Had issues with drugs and alcohol, overcame all of them, and has realized a lot of success in the UFC. Very close fights against Sarah McMahon and Liz Carmouche. And the narrative on her UFC career could be very different if those decisions had gone her way. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Murphy's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, nice jab.
Still in this. Keep moving.
Oh, big left. And And they separate. Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Ooh! Swing and a miss with that punch by Murphy.
Beautiful body kick.
Now all in a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high press, taking for life.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for a finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot at the top.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Good punch land.
Lands flush with the left hand.
Nice leg kick land.
It's the elbow there. Does she have a soccer background? How about the kick there?
I mean, she must have a soccer background because who kicks that hard?
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it. 10 seconds now in round one. Eyes got the back, going for the rear naked choke. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so round two is underway here. Both women had their moments in that first round. At times, it looked like they were feeling each other out, and there is a lot of mutual respect here, though. So maybe you thought the crowd got a little bit restless at times. Ultimately, these fighters are both elite. A lot of respect on both sides. We'll see if they get after it here to begin round two. Well, there's no denying her power. She has been pretty accurate here tonight, but she's the type of fighter when she goes to the drive-thru window. She's just getting the sandwich. She's not getting the... Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. An uppercut landed.
Oh!
That's how you finish your fight.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Good right hand.
Oh, and she lands another punch there. And now at this point, you can see she is going out of her way to target that cut near her opponent.
As she should be.
Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh! All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leak.
All right, so she finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort earlier on, but cleaned up the technique a little bit, and now we'll see what she can do.
She cleaned it up. She really did take her time back. She took a step back. She evaluated what's my best course of action. Figured it out, got it done. Now, how does she handle being on top with dominant top position?
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Eyes lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Murphy. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
All right, so the previous two rounds pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight, but we knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2,000 fighters. Good punch.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time. That shot blocked by Murphy. Well, that is a really significant cut she's dealing with, but a nice job to raise the guard and block that.
Wow! You can never. No!
Huge right hand!
Use your elbows to pass the half guard.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Eyes back in full go. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Jessica Ah. The ground and pound has been there all night. Eyes, lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Well, back to her feet here, but man, is she hurt. Well, she whips on the straight right hand. Here's the kick, blocked by Murphy. Oh!
She is such a...
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
What a performance!
Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate. And ultimately, it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight. Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Lauren Murphy.
Well, the way he attacked the knee injury rehabilitation just shows you his true colors. And I know I speak for the MMA fans around the world. Very happy to see El Cucuy back in the octagon here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Diego Nightmare Sanchez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on. Wow! Oh, he might be out.
That one landed clean.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Oh, misses with the jab. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this one. Go finish this fight.
Oh! Oh, straight right. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the finger.
And they're exchanging leather early. Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
All right, so that world, you are that. Your future's in the Hall of Fame, but you got a big one in front of you here tonight.
It's going to be a big fight, but I expect Daniel Cormier to get his hand raised.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Kimbo Slice! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He's going to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground, avoid it at all costs. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issues. Really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Just missed with the elbow there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. Oh, good series of knees by him there, working the head, working the body. He is going all over the place tonight.
He is using that knee to really dictate where the fight takes place.
And he comes through with a big knee. Knee to the body. So just over 20 total strikes have landed thus far for Daniel Cormier. Vicious knees here in the clinch, all of those landing upstairs.
All of them landing. Anderson Silva versus Rich Franklin is the last time I've seen somebody take so many clean knees to the head like this young man did.
Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Oh, nice strike landed there by Slice. Cormier gets the tie clinch here.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot.
Right punches there. Blocks the shot. And he landed the right hand there. Hook is there again. Man.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Starting to do some really significant damage. Oh! Oh, straight right.
Good punch lands. There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh!
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. That's a big hook. And what a round! All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC, and there was plenty of it.
Yeah, and it was the knees. Every time you saw an opening, he took it, man. You can really damage guys with knees to the body.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he got the over the target very quickly.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Cormier gets caught with that punch. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right. Oh, big left hook there. Slice's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh! Oh, straight right.
That landed clean.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. That one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body.
Oh! Huge right hand! To do something with that left arm.
He's isolating a Kimura attack. Notice he'll pick up his left leg, step over the head. Once he gets him on the side, he'll start to apply pressure to try to get the finish. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. Slice gets back surprise there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Slice. Oh! Nice punch.
Wow. What a fight.
Final seconds here of round number 2. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swinging his leg. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Nice work. I need another round. One more round of that ground control. Take him down. Stay heavy.
Third round underway. Whoa!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big knee! All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
I need you to get out of there now.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch. Cormier's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
You can get out of there. Come on.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. You can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate so he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right? That's, oh, he might have got him with a choke. He got him.
And to get the submission that late in the fight is most impressive because you're dealing with sweat and blood and fatigue and a lot of different elements that play out over a 15 or 25-minute fight, but his technique didn't suffer, right? A lot of fighters, when they get fatigued, maybe the technique suffers a little bit. Not the case with this fighter here tonight. Locked it in and forced his opponent out of the fight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, so well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Dos Santos is 5 years the elder. He is 3 inches taller. The reach is identical. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 238 pounds. Fighting out of Salvador Bahia, Brazil. Presenting the challenger, Junior Cigano dos Santos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez!
All right, this is for the championship. You can give me your instruction in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the big boys. Your teammate Cain Velasquez taking on Junior Dos Santos. Their careers are inexorably linked, and they will run it back yet again tonight.
They will run it back again. Junior Dos Santos blasted on the scene by knocking Cain Velasquez out in 1 round. But the rematches, Velasquez showed over 10 rounds that he was just a better fighter back then. Is he the best fighter right now? Find out right at this moment.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Velasquez's punch to the body looked pretty good, but ultimately it gets blocked by the defense. Nice job there. And he landed the right hand there. Now connects with a right. Oh, nice stick and move there by Junior Dos Santos. Oh, swept the leg beautifully to get the takedown, DC.
Mr. Miyagi would be very, very proud of that sweep. Great job getting into your position and finding that beautiful takedown.
3 minutes remain in the round. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Side control now. Velasquez has got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finisher position.
And he's out. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Sagana. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound.
Round two is next. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Let this guy know who you are.
Round two, Cain Velasquez ready to go.
Fight.
And Junior Sagano Dos Santos.
Nice. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down with the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land.
Big knee!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, straight right.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, pretty good work off at the bottom here by Velasquez. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dos Santos.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels
good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by JDS.
Stop.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not yet.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Whoa! Back to the feet.
Oh. Right hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Both fighters here continuing. Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by JDS. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by JDS. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Under 1 minute remains in round 3. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Good work from the top here by Cain Velasquez.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Sit down and take a deep breath. Let's relax. You lost that last round. You're losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to...
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions. And now he's jumping on the triangle.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Sagan. Relentless pressure from the top by Velasquez. All right, so back to the well with the elbows, and I guess if it's not broken, no need to fix it as he lands another combination there.
He's getting it so close that it's hard to land anything else, so he's shortening up those elbows, and they're landing beautifully.
Oh, nasty elbows now, DC. Hard to see if it's been opened up, but gotta think at some point there's going to be some blood.
You gotta be so close to fight and throw this many elbows back to back. Great job. Oh, right in the mouth.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cain Velasquez. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Sagan. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground zone.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Lands with the ground and pound. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. I mean, how many can he take? Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Velasquez. Under 1 minute now to go in round
looks like
4.
he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
This might just be a matter of time. Oh, that's going to do it in a quick tap from there as he gets it done by submission.
He got the arm straight. He got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight. He got him!
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So what a moment for the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, getting it done tonight and with style points as he submits his opponent to win the UFC title.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez.
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that monster.
I mean, this dude is a savage There is prestige in being called the UFC heavyweight champion. He remains that. He is the standard by which all heavyweights